Have you heard the news? My goodness, Buffalo getting slammed with lake effect snow. Yeah, this is a cute video, but it's not cute for a lot of people. People were stranded on roads for hours. I've read tweets talking about firemen actually having to carry people to the hospital because snowmobiles can't get through the snow. So they can't drive, they can't snowmobile. There's a state of emergency through Erie County because of the snow, and it keeps on piling up. On this side of the border, we're fairly lucky. I mean, we've had our fair share of snow on the lee side of Georgian Bay and Lake Huron, but man, it has been piling up stateside. This is a look through the overnight and into Wednesday. So in the white, 20 to 40 centimeters. Barrie, by the way, has been pummeled of late, but this is going to start to transition. The winds are going to move a little farther to the north, and Parry Sound will be in the heavier snowfall through the day on Wednesday. But there was a fatal crash on the 400 northbound earlier in the evening on Tuesday, and likely has to do with poor visibility because people have been talking about not seeing the house across the street, that kind of thing. So snow squalls have been bad. Temperatures have been cold as well, well below seasonal across the Great Lakes. It was warm in the Maritimes, but the temperature dropped. You had your warmest temperatures early in the day. Halifax, 15 degrees, for example. You are not going to see that come Wednesday. You're looking at a high of 2 degrees. Snow squalls continue on the western shores of Newfoundland. Windy for everybody, and the snow piling up in Labrador. Well, we've got another system moving through. That will bring widespread snow, by the way, through southern Ontario come Wednesday. Most areas will see about 5 centimeters, unless, of course, you are on target for more snow squalls, and then you will see a lot more than 5 centimeters of snow. So, again, adjacent areas of Georgian Bay and Lake Huron. Stateside, it's been the western New York, Buffalo area getting hit as well. And we could see some of that snow transition up towards the Niagara region on this side of the border. Look at that area of low pressure move in. So it's going to be hard to tell which is actual system snow and which is lake effect snow. Mark Robinson was in the snow squalls, has this. On Tuesday, they started to drop, and overnight temperatures going down to -1. Your morning temperature around 0, so it'll be completely different Wednesday morning versus what you saw on Tuesday morning. In the meantime, still dealing with snow along the shores of the St. Lawrence. We've got snow squalls. So these are your lake effect snows coming up towards the western shores of Newfoundland, and that is because the low is departing. We get the snow wrapping around it, or the wind wrapping around it rather, and that wind will be fairly powerful coming in straight from the west. So we've got all kinds of wind warnings, winds 80, 90 kilometers per hour. There's the snow that's expected to accumulate, including Corner Brook. Look at that, 15 to 20 plus centimeters for Rocky Harbour. And here is the 7-day forecast. We'll take it back to Toronto and then a quick look at Halifax. Okay, science behind the weather. Why do bridges freeze first? That's after this. This was in southwestern Ontario, and if you are driving, full headlights on because otherwise you cannot be seen. A fatal crash on Tuesday evening on the 400 northbound. They had to close the highway for a while around 88. These are some of the totals between Sunday and Monday. And it doesn't really take into account the big snow that's been piling up, with the exception of maybe Wyerton at 14 centimeters, but places like Barrie and Parry Sound, where the snow could fall anywhere 10 to 15 centimeters in about 12 hours' time. So it's going to continue through the day on Wednesday, although everything's going to shift a little farther north. So the snow has been coming down around Barrie and then moving north. And we can see the blue all around southern Ontario. That's because it's not just snow squalls, but an actual system is moving in. It was bitterly cold for you. It's going to be a cold night, cold start to the day, strong winds. In the meantime, you had a warm day across the Maritimes, and that has changed. Temperatures dropped dramatically through the day and then through the overnight. You're going to see some moderation with temperature, but not all that bad. Okay, coming up.